Status update on Alliance operations by J. Jared. Currently serving aboard Rebel 1 under Commander Scalus after Captain Tungo Lee's injury at the Battle of Felucia. This message is meant for command staff eyes only, as always. We've been hearing mixed reports from our southern front. On one hand, we did manage to liberate Eridu and rescue the Admiral in prison there. However, the ground battle itself was grueling, and aside from our commanders, most of our ground forces were annihilated. We've begun building factories in that region to try to supplement this, but it still doesn't bode well for the future. Immediately after we conquered Eridu, the Empire retaliated by striking at our production facilities on Mustafar. The garrison was barely able to hold out, but the fleet managed to pull in and destroy a few Imperial-class Star Destroyers above the planet. This is definitely a victory, but from what I've told, it's where the reports of Rebel victories in the sector end, at least for right now. Commander Scalus suspects that the fleet in the region was on a high after their victory at Mustafar, and I can't really say I blame him. What he can blame, however, is the foolhardy attack against Sluis Van. The Empire has that world way too well defended for any of us to breach it, and our fleet learned that lesson the hard way, as the battle group of dreadnoughts attached to the fleet was completely destroyed, as were most of their fighter contingents. Compounding this issue was the fact that Rogue Squadron was lost in battle over Malastare. Luckily, we've heard rumors that they're not dead, just rotting in Imperial prison somewhere, and Commander Scalus has made it clear of his intentions to go liberate them as soon as possible. Now, regarding the commander, his wish was fulfilled that we could go join the fight in the south. After Akbar's fleet had received sufficient reinforcements from Mon Cala and Raxus, the Admiral gave us the go-ahead to help out down south, clearly also seeing the need for larger, more powerful ships in the region. As for myself, I'm just hoping that we can make the difference the commander believes we can down on this front, as morale is already low, and we don't need more defeats down here. That does it for this recording. I will relay this message to Ensign Benjamin Parker aboard Home 1 so that he can transmit back to Rebel High Command. I know it might seem odd to give such an important job to an ensign of all people, but there's an aura of trustworthiness about him that I can't quite place. Some familiarity. He reminds me of my... Never mind, disregard. This has been Lieutenant J. Jared, aboard Rebel 1, signing off.